This video is for day 13 in the 30 Days of Code challenge. The name is Abstract Classes. And to get you started, I'm going to look at the code that they've already provided. Here we have a class called book, and it has two member variables which are protected, meaning that they can be accessed inside this book class as well as derived classes. It also has a public constructor which assigns values to the two member variables. And then we have this virtual function or virtual method called display, which we need to implement inside our own class. So our class is what they have here. We need to call it myBook. But before we go ahead and implement that, if we look at the main function here, they are creating two string variables, one for the title and the author of the book, and then one integer for the price of the book. Then they get a full line for the title and the author, because if you look at the sample input here, the inputs have spaces. So they need to use getLine to capture the full line and then store the values inside the strings here. Then they get some inputs for the price of the book. And then here we create an object from our myBook class, and we give it three arguments: the title, the author, and the price. And then we call the display method on our objects here. You can read the instructions, but to simplify things, I'm just going to follow the comments here and explain what we're going to do. We'll have a class called myBook, and we'll need three member variables. The title and the author are going to come from this book class because our myBook class is going to be derived from this one. So we don't need to redefine title and author. We've already declared them here inside our book class. So we only need to create the price member variable. Then we'll have a constructor to initialize all three member variables. Then we'll define our own display method here, which is from this virtual method, but the implementation is going to be inside my book class. I'm going to erase the comments here and then paste the solution. Here I have my book inheriting publicly from the book class. Then I have this price member variable. I have a first constructor, which you don't need to pass this HackerRank challenge, but it's just good practice to have it. So this is a basic constructor to initialize only the title and the author of the book. Whatever the value is for each of these parameters is going to be assigned to our title and author member variable. This here is a second constructor, which is the custom one that you need to pass this challenge. And this one takes in three parameters. It has a title and the author, but we also see this price parameter. And this one gets assigned to our price member variable, which is this one here. Then we have this display method. It has the override keyword because we are overriding this virtual function. And here I'm performing the printing. So I use cout, then I have title, then the title of the book. Same thing for the author and the price. This format here is specified in this section right here. So let's run this code now. We've passed the sample test case. So I'm going to submit this code. And we've passed all the test cases. Make sure to get my solution on my GitHub in the description of this video. And please subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. I'll catch you next time.